Hi, I'm Rick Spinelli,
And I'm Gretchen Tornabene.
and we're both members of the English department here at Moreau Catholic High School. And this is Teacher Features.
The purpose of this teacher feature is to give you an idea of how you can effectively use online annotation tools to enrich learning. In other words, Mr. Spinelli and I will give you ideas for how to take notes besides writing on paper. Beyond giving students another tool with which to annotate their online texts, we strive to make this personal annotation experience more collaborative.
Okay, so we are going to talk about 3 different tools that you can use for annotations. The first one that I'm going to show you is a website called Web Clipper. This website is actually perfect for students and teachers who are annotating web pages at this point. And so I'll show you an example of how Web Clipper is used to annotate web pages. You're looking at the start screen, which is from webclipper.com, and you're going to hit Start Using Web Clipper Now. You're going to create an account, which is pretty simple. It's just your email and username, and then they'll send you a link, and you're ready to go. I'm already into mine, so you can see what it looks like from the start screen. The first thing that you need to do with a Web Clipper is actually what they call create a clip. So in the top right where it says create clip, it'll bring this up. Then you would just simply go to the page that's your URL from the web page it's on. For this case, I'll use Senior Seminar in the poem Annabelle Lee. You would take the URL from the address window. You would simply put it into the box that says create a clip. You hit the submit button, and it will automatically open that page with a window over on the far right with a variety of annotation tools. If you look at these tools, it will be able to turn your cursor into a highlighter, so you can highlight different areas of the text. You can add comments by simply clicking on the comment button, and you can add comments to where you need to add. Let me go back and hit add comment. Oh, we're up here. You hit the save button. It'll add your comment there. You can collapse it if it's taking too much room. I'll add another one just to be a little bit clearer over here. Click in the box. You can hit the save button again, and again you can collapse it. If you want to see all of your annotations, there's a button here that says view all. It will change your box into being able to actually see all of the annotations that you have numbered. And again, if we need to go back to the main menu, you can actually put boxes in different shapes around certain words and keywords. And the best thing about this tool is you can actually share it online with other people to work on collaboratively. If you look where the share button is, you can actually get a link to this site. You can email it to different people. You can actually put it up on your Facebook, or you could even put it up on your Twitter. So those are all the different things that you can do with Web Clipper, and it will save all of your clips. If you go back up to the top where it says My Clips, you will see all the different clips that I have saved on here, and it will save them all for you, and you can name them different names if you need to, and it's a great way to annotate different web pages. And here's another one just so you can see it on a different page. So Web Clipper is a fantastic tool to use mainly for websites. If you do explore the site more, you'll notice that it does annotate with PDFs, website images, Word documents, but we have found in the classroom it best works for websites at this point. The students report to us that a number are still using it. Some like it better than others, and those that do like it find that it's useful for organizing their annotations. The annotations are clean, neat, orderly. They can see them all on one screen, and it just makes actually annotating a website easier to use and to read.
The second tool that we are going to talk about is Google Docs as a sharing site. I'm going to open up my email for you here and go to the Documents page. And you'll see all the documents that are in my document list. And the easiest thing, if you look right here, you could upload your file here. But actually, there's a tip down here that says to just drag your files into the document list. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. So you could just take your document, your PDF document, and drag it into your document list. It asks you to confirm these settings, and then you can begin the upload. So once you upload your PDF, you can click on the PDF, and it's not perfect, but you can make some changes to it to make it so that anybody could see the text. For instance, this page right here, the second page is a repetition of the first page, but you could just go ahead and edit it before sharing it. And then you would have the whole text below. So the next thing we want to do is we want to share the PDF. So we would go up to our sharing functions, and it says add people, and I actually make groups for my students. So I would go here and I would click on my, say, period 2 class, and I'm not going to click it right now because it would share it with them again. So I'm going to cancel that, but I would just click to share that document with all of those students. Then the students can just simply annotate the text on Google Docs. So here's the first page of the text. So if I wanted to make a comment about the repetition that Poe uses in the first line of the story, I could go to Insert Comment, and then my name comes up here, and I could make a comment about the repetition. Poe uses repetition in order to blah, blah, blah. And you make that a comment. The other easy way to make a comment, if we wanted to comment on his speaking directly to the reader right here, is the Option Command M. That's the shortcut for making a comment. So I could comment here as well. Then after this is done, I have all my comments on the right-hand side, all my annotations. And then if I were a student, I could then go and save it as another file and share it with somebody else. I could share it with my teacher. I could share it with another student. And this is where we really see the possibilities for collaboration between students. Is I could ask students in pairs to share their annotations and to comment back and forth. And I think that makes the annotation experience a lot more collaborative. So if you remember last year, my teacher featured Google Docs in terms of commenting on student essays and having students comment on each other's essays. And this year I've opened up a new possibility for Google Docs and started asking students to annotate on a PDF that I have shared with them. As Google continues to add features to the Google document website, I continue to use those features in my classroom to enhance the collaborative nature. Students like it because it is always available for them, and I think they like the fact that they can organize their comments and share it with each other and make, like I've said before, a very personal annotation experience more collaborative.
All right, so we've gone over Web Clipper, we've gone over Google Docs. A third tool that many students, teachers, and parents may be more familiar with is Adobe. Adobe actually has recently updated some of its software in the application that's making annotation a little bit easier to do than in the past. So if you're looking on the screen, we have an example of The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe up on the screen, opened in Adobe Acrobat. And you can see on the top right, it actually gives you annotation tools. There's a button that says Tools, one that says Comment, and one that says Share. And this will automatically open as soon as you open the PDF. If you click on the comments, it will give you all your annotation tools. So if you're looking through at a sticky note here, you can actually highlight text, you can attach files, here's all the drawing makeup so you can put arrows around or boxes around, highlighting in different colors with the text. You can strike through the text, and for our purposes we'll use a sticky note. Let's say I wanted to put a sticky note here after his question. You can simply type that in, and again this also collapses, highlights it in yellow with the box to let you know. If you wanted to open it up, you simply click on it. And again, it's a really simple annotation tool to use, and it again automatically opens up in Adobe now, whereas in the past Adobe did not have those commands.
So Adobe has also added a share function that students could find useful. And if we click right now, we are on the comment feature, and if we click over here to the share feature, you will see that you can attach the PDF as an email, or you can use Adobe Send Now Online. You need an account for the Adobe Send Now Online. It's very easy. You just sign up for it, and it will save your files. So I could say that I'm going to send this to Mr. Spinelli because I want him to see what comments I made, and you'll see that the PDF is selected here. And because I already have an account with Adobe Send Now, it's sending the file to Mr. Spinelli, and he will receive an email with my file. Now you could see how students could use this to send it to their teacher or to send their files to one another, to add the collaborative aspect that we're really striving for.
And I think what makes Adobe nice is that many students are already familiar with the program. So it's a screen and an application that they are used to, that they've seen before. And again, Adobe has updated it, so it's kind of taking it to the next level. But what's nice, again, is that students are already familiar. So it's a really simple way to annotate and to share and to collaborate.
Overall, we hope that this teacher feature helps you see how these 3 online annotation tools can be practical for personal use, but also as a way to collaborate and share ideas with anyone.